Hey Iris, do you ever feel like you accidentally make conversations awkward? I notice that I sometimes struggle with this.
Yeah, I feel that way from time to time. I think it happens more when I'm not comfortable with the person I'm talking to. Why do you think it happens to you?
I think it's because I focus too much on how I'm coming across. I worry about saying the right thing or not making mistakes, especially when I'm speaking in a language that isn't my native one. It just feels harder to express myself.
I totally get that. When we're too focused on our own performance, it's easy to forget to just enjoy the conversation. I've found that when I'm nervous, I tend to think too much about what to say next, and that's when things get awkward.
Exactly. I start overthinking and then I just run out of things to say. Do you have any tips for keeping the conversation going?
One thing that helps me is asking open-ended questions. Instead of asking something that can be answered with a simple yes or no, I ask questions that encourage the other person to share more.
That makes sense. So instead of asking, do you like music? I could ask, what kind of music do you enjoy? Right?
Exactly. That way, the person has more to talk about, and it keeps the conversation flowing. Also, it helps to really listen to what they're saying. If you focus on their answers, it's easier to think of follow-up questions or comments.
I'll try that. I also think I need to relax more and not worry so much about being perfect. Maybe I should just accept that some pauses are normal.
Definitely. Pauses are natural, and sometimes they even give you a chance to think. Also, don't be afraid to share a little about yourself, especially if it relates to what the other person is talking about. It can make the conversation feel more balanced.
That's a good point. I guess sharing something about myself could make the other person feel more comfortable too.
Yes, it can. And remember, the more you talk to someone, the easier it becomes. Familiarity helps reduce the awkwardness over time. So, don't worry too much if it feels a bit uncomfortable at first.
Thanks, Iris. I feel more prepared now. I'll try to focus more on the conversation and less on my performance.
You're welcome, Kenny. Just be yourself, and the rest will follow. Conversations don't have to be perfect to be enjoyable.